Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, no, it's not September. My birthday month is done. Today is Wednesday, take two, or actually take three. Take three. Today is Wednesday, October 4th. I'm on my way to pick up Birdie. We're going to water aerobics today. And I wanted to give a couple shout outs to Pam Stanley. You know what? I forgot that carbs are in fruit. I think strawberries are loaded with carbs. I'm sure my berries are loaded with carbs. I just think of like the pancakes and what do you call it, the bagel. I just think that those are really, really heavy. I never stopped to think about it. But you know what, Pam? You're right. There's carbs in fruit. And bringing up the fruit, Sharon Heffron, hope I said your name right, she told me I should add protein to fruit. She added string cheese. Girl after my own heart. Cheese. I'm trying to cut back on the cheese. I'm not doing very well at it, but I am trying. I really am trying. I'm trying to think of different ways to eat for breakfast without involving the fruit. It's kind of hard. It really is. I love cereal, but like I told you, my bowl is like 3 servings. Is my bowl of cereal, and I like to eat toast, another carb. So, and I know you have to have carbohydrates in your diet. I know that, but I have to limit my carbohydrates because they find their way right to my butt and my thighs, and my hips and everywhere else. Not so much from here up. Here up I look thin, but if you've seen any videos from me down, you can see that I'm wide angle berth. There was a time that I would be afraid to sit in a chair because I wasn't sure that my butt would fit in it. Those days are gone. And I don't want to go back to those days because those were, like you'd go to a party and you'd look at the chair and you'd kind of eye it and you'd think, am I going to fit? And I don't know how anybody sits in those little web chairs or those little plastic chairs. I'm always afraid it's just going to, squish down, even at my weight now. And I know there's men that weigh as much as I weigh now, and they sit in them with no problem. That weigh as much as I weigh. But I'm not ready for that yet. And Carol Evans, I love vegetables. I do not know why I don't incorporate them more into my diet. I really don't. There's not too many that I don't like. I don't like peas, but I love pea soup. What other ones don't I like? I love cabbage, but I don't know why I don't ever make cabbage. I do love cabbage. I'm going to find a recipe for stuffed cabbage. So if anybody has a recipe for stuffed cabbage that they've seen online, or they can give me real quick in the comments below. I love stuffed cabbage. My mother used to make a really, really good stuffed cabbage, and I really haven't had stuffed cabbage since my mother passed. And that's been years. My mother passed in 2008, so it's been almost, and she didn't cook in her last couple of years of life, so it's been a good 10, 15 years since I've had a good stuffed cabbage. Bringing back childhood memories. Like my brothers and sisters wouldn't really, not Denise. Denise didn't like stuffed cabbage, but my sister Sue loved stuffed cabbage. Of course, she loved liver and onions too, and ooh, that wasn't for me. No liver and onions for me. And what other? Hot dogs I will not eat a hot dog. My brothers and sisters don't eat hot dogs still. I don't know how they do. I haven't had a hot dog since 1971. It's like, oh, no hot dogs for me. And there's no plans today. I'm going to eat the pork chop today. I have to go to Kroger's, and so I'm going to get some vegetables for my dinner for tonight. I think I'm going to get a sweet potato instead of having a regular potato. I think I'll have a sweet potato. And then I think I'm going to have some acorn squash or butternut squash, one of the two squashes, because I do like squash. I do like spaghetti squash too. I had it for the first time at my cousin Lynn's house. When I went there, her daughter Sarah had made it with the spaghetti sauce, and it was really, really good. It really was. I really liked it a lot. But I don't know. Jim won't eat vegetables. So maybe that's another reason I don't. Well, I have a lot of frozen vegetables in my freezer. I have corn and broccoli and green beans. So that's not an excuse either. Trying to think of a good excuse. Well, we know I love my salads. That's a vegetable. I love cucumbers. I love all of them. Oh well. That's another thing I'm going to add more vegetables to my diet. And the Brit, I thought you said you only had 8 pounds. I didn't realize it was 18 pounds to 100. But you'll get there. I know you will. And I'm really happy because Corinne's Space is back. I missed her so much. I just missed her so much. You know, you have your favorite YouTubers that you watch, and she was gone. Just abruptly, she was just gone. And it was like, oh, where did she go? And then for a while, when I would click on her site, someone else would come up, like someone had hacked her site. That wasn't her. And then I thought, well, maybe, but no, it wasn't. I don't know, it was just somebody had hacked her. And I'm really bummed because I found a really, really cute card to tell her that I was going to miss her. It had a duck on it and everything. And, you know, like it said, what the duck? Where'd you go? But she never got it. And I'm just kind of wondering if it's the post office, because when I sent Effie in Greece a Christmas card, I don't know if you remember that, if you've been with me that long, I sent her a Christmas card back in November last year, and I got it returned to me at Easter this year, that it was not known address. And I know that was her address because I checked, because when you guys send me stuff, I keep your address because I'm sending you a Christmas card. You will get a Christmas card, unless you're Effie, because Effie, I don't know. I'll try again. Maybe it was just a glitch in the system. And Corinne, I'm going to private message you to find out if it's the wrong address. But it's the address I sent you stuff before, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm babbling. I'm going to be late picking up Birdie, and she's going to be saying, where the heck is Sandy? Let's get going. So let's go to water aerobics. Okay, we're picking up Birdie now. And she's taking her sweet old time.
Wow.
Isn't that clean?
Yee.
It even smells brand new.
Wow, look at this dashboard. Oh my goodness. Hello.
She impressed.
I am impressed with her new clean car.
I think we're going to get soaked when we come out.
Don't say that.
Well, look at the sky.
Don't say that.
We're going to get wet.
We're going to get wet inside.
But you know what? If I was a nice sister-in-law, I'd pick her up at the door.
But she's not gonna.
But I'm not going to. The whole point is the exercise.
I understand.
She's small. She can run between the drops.
But I gotta make sure I don't melt.
Let me correct that. She's short. I don't know about small.
Really?
We gotta go.
Bye.
Okay, let's eat. And Carol Evans, I took your advice, and look at all those vegetables. Of course, I still have my fruit, but you know I have to have my fruit. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 16 ounces of water. I got to get going on that water. I went to my water aerobics. My quote is, junk food satisfies you for a minute, but being fit satisfies you for life. I have 2 slices of center cut bacon for 2 tablespoons of spinach avocado dip for 2 points, 0 for my tomato, the cucumbers, the peppers, and the fruit, and the lettuce. I forgot to write the lettuce down. 0 for the tea and water, 1 for the spinach wrap, and 1 for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip. So it's 6-point lunch, 29 points left for the day. Doesn't that look healthy? Okay, true to my word, I'm going to try to eat 3 meals, and I'm going to try to eat protein with each meal. And I was going to try not to eat so much fruit, but I have to have my grapefruit, and I love my bananas. So that's what I'm going to have for my snack. So let me show you my snack, which in other people's lives would be their lunch. So there it is. So I have a banana, a grapefruit, some tea, a glass of water, 2 slices of Colby Jack cheese for 4 points. It's a 4-point lunch, I guess you'd call it. And a cup of tea with my cheese cup. Thank you, Weight Watchers with Carrie. I love my cup. And a glass of water. And I'm not really sure I'm going to eat the whole pork chop. That's a 10-ounce pork chop. It's kind of big. But we'll see how much I get done. I'll let you know. I had 25 points for my dinner. I have 3/4 of a cup of a sweet potato or a yam for 5 points. I have a half a tablespoon of butter for 3 points. My squash is 0. I divided the half a tablespoon of butter between the squash and the sweet potato. 3 points for my half a cup of cottage cheese and 10 points for that pork chop. Thinking I did it right. It weighed a little under 10 ounces, cooked, so I don't know. And so it's 21 points, and I'm 4 under for the day. Well, I didn't finish the whole pork chop. I think, I did. I weighed it, and I still had 3 ounces left. So instead of a 10-point pork chop, it was a 7-point pork chop. So instead of having 4 extra points left for the day, I have 7. I'm trying. I really am. I didn't really want the cottage cheese, but I was just trying to add some extra points to get close to the goal of hitting the 35 points. I'm having a difficult time. You know what? When I get to 30 points, then I'm going to be wishing that I could get to 35. I know that's how that's going to work. Christy and Sophia and Aaron came by. Aaron's car is still not ready from his car accident. And Aaron's dad needs his truck back, so Christy came and took my car, so I'll have no car for a couple days. Jill will have to drive me wherever I need to go. But I don't need to, other than Saturday when I go to Weight Watchers, but Christy said she'd come and pick me up. And that's about it for now. Corinne, I haven't private messaged you yet with the address that I have on file in my phone book, but as soon as I go onto the big computer, I'll do that. I can't do private messages from my iPad or from my phone. I don't know how to figure out how to do that. But I'm going to sit back here and watch a little bit of TV, and it's been raining off and on most of the day. I'm hoping it's not raining in the morning because I have to walk. I don't have to walk, but I want to walk because I like to walk in the mornings. And as you can see, it's still kind of light outside. It's 7:05, but the sun's supposed to go down at 7:17. So all of a sudden it'll get dark, I know that. But, you know, that's the way it goes. It gets a little darker every day, a little bit sooner. The circle of life. Talk to you guys tomorrow.